It would indicate he doesn't want to have
big difference because devastating.
And in Buster Douglas's case, in Greg Page, but nevertheless,
two American heavyweights, one unforgettable clash. Today, we rewind to a battle that helped shape the heavyweight landscape of the late 80s. Buster Douglas versus Tony Tucker. Full highlights coming your way.
It's at ringside, and it is 90 degrees. First round, we're going to
throw a jab.
Again, I feel Douglas is really going to start to take control of it.
I thought the left hook by Tony Tucker pretty much got a little respect. You see what you have to do is put his punches together. Douglas is jabbing. What he's doing, Barry, he's going up and down, outbox Tony Tucker.
Amateur fighter, a good amateur fighter. There was a left hook by Tucker.
I think it runs into you. There's a jab again.
Now we talked about what a good amateur Tucker is, and Tucker slips down. Now this is a man that has hurt his knee.
Let's take a look and see how that happened. He was backpedaling from a right hand, and as you saw, his press table here.
He's so defensive. Went in.
You know, we've talked about the head dogs I've ever seen. So far, a pretty good jab.
Well, we see some fresh faces here.
It was debate. Some 12,000 people. Decision, if you'll pardon 1 minute.
Tucker, the mistake Tucker's making to throw, because if one, again, Barry knows the right hand man.
Have stepped in, about starting just a little bit closer to Douglas.
I think he better take it back.
Going to get a second try. My muscles feel tight.
I think I'm not really loosened up in the dressing room.
We talked to Harold Letterman, I guess.
Well, no, the faint Barrett's back. He's here's that Tucker wants to go double jab, pity pat.
The stronger puncher of the two at this juncture of the fight.
Throw an uppercut. That's on the way in. That's what
Douglas started strong, using his jab to control distance, keeping Tucker off balance. Watch here in round 2 as he lands a crisp right hand, setting the tone early.
20 seconds remaining in this round. Can Tucker be hurt?
He rocked by that punch.
Get it right here. Get it right. The right followed by a left hand head. And there you have to say the rebound went to Douglas. Another view of the same thing. A right hand. He's been much more liberal
Scoring around. In fact, the weight. Good work together. Just throwing one punch. He's coming back with something.
Another left hand that caught Tucker.
He's not showing any type of respect.
Tucker doesn't really seem to step in to counter behind the jab.
Early, being off balance. You can catch a man with any particular.
By Douglas. That was a great shot. Bill's saying Douglas about a butt.
Because he finishes up his hook. There's a tendency to do it on the cage. He follows up with the left. I think that's going to be his bread.
Back to the word that you used earlier, respect, and Tony Tucker is just not sure.
Douglas follows up with a left hand right there. One more time.
And Picker going to win. He's just trying to take a breather. With Douglas, he seems to want to try to come on strong.
This ruled for 15. Buster Douglas, incidentally.
You know what I'm fascinated with, Barry? Just I always try to make that point clear.
Leonard, I would think it's like Buster Douglas or Tony Tucker to steal around than it is
Stage of fighters that these both guys are. They can still pour it on.
below here in this round. Snapping the punch, man.
Douglas had put a little bit, and ones that never been. You think about the 15 rounds. When I fought Benitez, I thought about 15 rounds. These guys have much energy.
Went 10 against Quick Tucker.
I mean, it's on your mind. You say, well, I want to save 2 or 3 rounds.
You haven't been there before.
But it's no difference, I think.
That was a right hand by Tucker, not a bad shot. And
he's really hurt. The right hand is doing it. Now, if he let his man off.
Douglas looks tired in addition to being hurt. Right hand again by Tucker. Douglas on wobbly legs, about to go. Tucker presses him. Looks like he's a punch away.
You need more than one punch, Barry. He's coming up with the left hook. There was the left hook there.
And a right behind it and another right. Douglas is in deep trouble on the ropes. Almost halfway
things off. And at this point here,
A pivotal fight in boxing history, not just for who won, but for what came after. If you enjoyed these highlights, hit that like button, subscribe for more classic bouts, and let us know in the comments, what fight should we cover next?